It's slow, it's clunky, it's a miserable racing game. Oh hey, it must be Eminem's Kart Racing. Insane product placement meets racing boredom in the latest piece of Wii shovelware brought to you by a troupe of half-wits from Poland. Yeah, the guys who all those jokes are about. I guess it's safe to say they've done nothing to shake the Polish stigma, but moving on. The game itself is divided into two main modes. There's an arcade and a tournament mode. There's also a local multiplayer and a quick race option, but you're not even going to care about those in the next 2 minutes anyways. Starting the game, you'll select an M&M and a cart. It doesn't really matter what character you pick really, they're all pretty much the same in the end. You can choose from the horny one, the apprehensive one, the stupid one with sunglasses, or my personal favorite, the red M&M in one of those hats you see old women wear when gardening. Anybody up for hanging with the Duchess of Tea Time? At first you only have a couple of carts and a bike to choose from. As you play through the game and collect chocolate coins, you'll unlock other vehicles like a monster truck, a hovercraft, an Indy car, or the super lame Superjet Racer. Once you've chosen a character, and what can be jokingly referred to as a vehicle, you'll realize that your $15 was pretty much spent on shit. Eminem's Kart Racing undoes everything that racing games have taught us over the last 20 years. Tracks will hairpin turn into walls, then take you through 2-foot-wide doorways as your racer and the brainless AI pile into the bottleneck like a flock of turkeys going for a bucket of feed. Wait a minute, do turkeys rove in flocks? I don't know. Bad analogy, I guess. Arcade mode has you racing solo through every track in an attempt to pick up chocolate coins before the timer runs out. Really though, you can cruise through the track and take your time. Thanks to the awesome draw distance, though, you'll more than likely have to turn around for coins that weren't there before, but have somehow appeared out of the ether. Tournament mode pits you against 5 to 7 other racers through the game's laughable excuses for tracks. Since there are only 5 playable M&Ms in the game, extra filler characters like a grasshopper and a fox are there to fill in the blanks, while making you question the origins of the game even more. Welcome to the Care Bear Cousins Hall of Shame, guys! The racing itself is excruciating and slow. You have something that resembles a speedometer at the bottom of the screen, but it's a mystery as to what kind of measurement is being used. Since it's always pinged at 220, I can assume from the gameplay video that it's centimeters per minute. You can gain boosts of up to 300 centimeters per minute by collecting cups of coffee that are placed in the most inconvenient of spots on the track. Usually you'll find them just before a hairpin turn so you could boost yourself face first into the nearest wall. Awesome. Bugs you'll find in later levels help to cripple the game even more, dashing any hopes you have of just getting the damn thing over with. If you race anything but the 2 most expensive carts, you'll constantly get stuck on ramps and hills as the rubber band AI passes you without any issues. If you careen downhill, your car will constantly jump, making it uncontrollable. The level design is completely backward. Instead of tracks that have any kind of excitement to them, you're literally sleeping on the brake pedal like an 80-year-old woman as you try to navigate the maze ahead of you. It's not until the very end of the game when you finally get a good oval track that makes any kind of sense. Maybe this is too much time to spend on this game, but there's just so much wrong with it. Product shilling is one thing, but throwing a coat of Eminem's paint on a budget kart racer just isn't a good thing, as anyone knows. The game can be beaten in an hour, and once you win you get nothing. That's it. Just the title screen. So do yourself a favor, make this review the closest you get to this game. It's only going to bring you misery and sorrow in the end. Better yet, spend $10 on a box of M&Ms at Costco. It'll be more fun and you'll feel a lot more fulfilled in the end. As always, you could read the full review of Eminem's Kart Racing and a lot of other really bad games at Gamescrap.com.
I need a better wrench. Approaching Maybe next time. It was so close.